so stoked. So this is the first bike I've ever built completely from scratch. I've put a lot of work into it, and there's quite a lot of like custom bits and little interesting bits of technology that I want to like take you through. Yeah, it's a really special bike to me. So let's go. The frame is a Dolan Pre Cursa. Really nice aluminium track frame. I bought a size 52, which is a lot smaller than would be recommended for my height, because I'm 1m84 m, so just over 6 foot. But I wanted a super aggressive position for doing track racing and track bike crits. So I bought the frame, and then I used Rust-Oleum Green Paint Stripper to completely strip all the paint off the frame. So after I stripped the paint off, I used the Spray.Bike magenta pocket clear to spray around the seat area here and the head tube here, and then I stripped that back. So there's only like little bits of pink there, not much, but it comes through a little bit. And then I used 80 grit sandpaper to score all over the frame to give it this like really interesting texture where it's got like scratches going in all different directions, and it looks amazing in different lighting conditions, and it changes all the time. It's really nice, and it really complements the carbon wheels. And then over the top of that I used a black paint marker to do this calligraphy print on the front of the frame. So basically I started writing patience over it, and then just adding scribbles and like slashes with the paint. And yeah, I really like how it came out, to be honest. Right, so moving on to the wheels. With these wheels we've got carbon rims from AliExpress. They're cyclocross rims, so they're made for disc brakes, so no brake track or anything. And they're 27mm wide external and 20mm internal, which I got because I wanted to create like a really nice dome with the tyre for extra grip and like reduced rolling resistance. And also they're 30mm deep, so they're pretty light. I think they were listed as 380 grams. I think they came out more around 400 grams for each rim. With Sapim D-Light spokes, 24 front and rear, and I've got 2 cross at the back and radial at the front. With the Sapim spokes, it's laced to Ridea Hubs, which are Taiwanese track hubs. They're super light. Front is 160 grams and the rear is 230 grams. And they're super smooth rolling, and they've got high flanges, which looks amazing. So yeah, I really love these wheels. The wheel set is about 1500 grams, around that, but I've got a dodgy scale, so it might be a bit off. So the wheels are rolling on Ridea Corsa Graphene 2.0 tyres, 25mm. These are super classic clinchers that everybody seems to love. They've got really good grip and they roll really fast as well. And then inside them I've got Tubolito tubes, which are these new tubes. They're made of like a thermoplastic thing. I'm not really sure what it's called, but it's like makes the tube super lightweight and apparently 2 times more durable than the regular butyl tubes. So the tubes are 38 grams each, which is a massive weight saving on the wheel set. So with the drive chain, we've got at the front we've got a Bricklane Bikes Super Pista crankset with a 165mm crank. Really nice crankset actually. It's apparently based off the old Super record. No, it's apparently based off the old record cranksets. It's pretty light and it's super stiff. And we've got a 48 chainring here. And then we've got a Izumi track chain, which is like the best track chain. It's just so strong. And obviously it's gold. It looks amazing with the raw aluminium. And then at the back we've got just a Velodrome Shop cog, 19 tooth cog, so 48-19 is quite a nice ratio for me. I like to spin and I like to blast up hills, and it's also great for like technical track bike crits and stuff like that. So for the pedals, we have Speedplay pedals, the Speedplay Zero. It's my first time using Speedplay. It took a little bit getting used to. They're quite stiff at first, but I really like them now. They're so nice because they're double-sided, so traffic lights are a breeze. I bought the Zero stainless steel standard ones, the cheapest ones you can get, but then I bought a titanium spindle on eBay and did a little swap over. It was really easy actually, and so now I have Speedplay titanium pedals with a shorter spindle, so they're like a lot lighter as well. I think it saves almost 100 grams from the whole pedals, and then it's got a 73 millimeter spindle, which I wanted to bring in my stance width and also have like a bit more ground clearance for cornering. I think it's a little bit too narrow for me, so I might put some spacers in the pedal axle there, maybe like 3 1mm spacers, just to bring it out a little bit. But yeah, it's such a nice addition to the bike. So we have carbon seat post and saddle from eBay, just unbranded ones. They came with like a few graphics on and stuff, but I've stripped all that off, and then I sprayed them with Spray.Bike Keirin Flake, the multicolored Keirin Flake, which is like a clear coat with like little metallic flakes in it of different colors. It looks really nice in the sun, and it also really brings out the 3K weave on the carbon, which is on the saddle and the seat post. So we have, the stem is a 130mm stem, which is super long for me, but because it's a small bike, it works quite well. And then it's actually a Pinarello Most stem, which came on an old second-hand bike that I bought, which I've now sold, which I sold in order to pay for this bike. It's aluminium wrapped with carbon, so it's quite stiff and also super light, and it's got that nice 3K pattern, so it matches the seat post and the saddle, also with the Keirin Flake clear coat. And then the handlebars are Nitto Japanese Randana handlebars, aluminium, like heat treated aluminium handlebars, and they're super nice. They're basically they're 39 centimeters wide at the drops, and then they're about like 32 or 30 on the bend here, so it's really nice for like the drops are still fairly stable, and you can get down the drops for sprinting and stuff, but then on the tops you can get in a super aerodynamic position. So the fork is an Alpina fork, which is the one that comes with the Dolan bikes. It's a carbon fork with a aluminium steerer tube, super light. It's pretty stiff and it's pretty strong. It's not as light as a full carbon fork, but I think the kind of payoff for the strength is kind of worth it. I stripped the fork of the logos, like scraped them off with a razor, and then I sanded it down and put the Keirin clear coat as well from Spray.Bike. All in all, I'm so happy with this bike. It was like not too expensive, and because I've sold my road bike and my indoor trainer to get it, I ended up basically not spending any money, a net zero. But it's a much nicer bike than the road bike that I had, and it's a much nicer fit for me. It's also lighter as well, even though it's a metal frame and the old bike was a carbon frame. But with pedals it comes in at about 7 kilograms, which is pretty lightweight. It's like only just above the UCI weight limit, and I definitely I feel like I could definitely if I had the money, I could easily lose a kilogram or more from this bike and it would still be like incredible to ride. Yeah, so I can't wait to race it in some nice crits, and I want to do some hill climbs on it as well because I think it'd be really nice for some hill climbing. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, put them down below, and safe.
Bye.